don't much like doing this today, but I got to get back, and I would like to get back into the habit of reaching out and communicating with all you good folks out there. I'm going to try to start a poll this morning. Just bear with me. Um, Doodly-dee. The poll's going to be ever with getting moving. Getting moving is going to be the topic today. Pushing forward and doing our best to get the ball rolling in any direction at all, so that we're not struggle. So that was it. Yeah, I haven't had the coffee yet this morning. Give me a second. Brain no work, no good. With bam. There we go. Start the poll. Who we got in there? Barry. What a sweetie. Thank you, Barry. Chillum. Good morning, good sir. I'm glad to see you in today, man. I know that I think I broke this thing. That sucks. Oh, that's broken. I didn't realize that I broke it. Shit. Oh, you know what? We're going back to the old duct tape. The thing's broken off the holder there. But I'm determined, despite the struggle this Mormon, to get moving and have a conversation with you guys. So back to the duct tape, or the black tape. Let's do it this way for now. We're at Duncan. I am headed. Oh, now I won't be able to see. We got to do it this way. Shit. God damn it. Maybe that'll hold it. There we go. Let's see if that'll work. That may or may not work, my friends, but we'll find out. Damn it. Let's see. It's going to be one of those days. Always one of those days. So just hold on tight. Everything's going to be all right. We're gonna get moving and move forward. Chill 'em. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion. Beautiful understanding there today, Chillum, and I appreciate you for popping in and saying so. That's the whole concept of today, is to get moving and stay moving, and not allow this stagnant nature that tends to overwhelm us to to consume us completely. That right there. I'm gonna take just a couple minutes. We're gonna get a smoke rolling. I got my niece toting around like Miss Daisy in the back, so. I guess that's part of it too. Reach out and be okay with communicating. Me and my niece have been chatting quite a bit lately. She came down from Watertown. Edith, how beautiful souls. Hello, Scott. Edith, it's great. It's a blessing to see you again today. In kind of a hurry, getting moving today. Have a sense of purpose. Hey, Edith. Chillum says. It's really good to see you, Chillum. I hope you're holding up. I know that you had a little bit of a slip there, right? And but we're here with you, brother. All we can do is control this moment and get moving in a positive direction with compassion, hope, and love in our heart for ourselves, man. Despite what we've done, despite what we've been through, I have that compassion for you, and that helps me to realize that I have to have that compassion for myself. It's so easy it's easier to have compassion and love and appreciation for the people around us, right? For me, anyways. We gotta find a purpose to move forward and push through that struggle to get moving. And then without it, I get wrapped up in what everything can be, what it should be, what it isn't, and I live in all the different splits of the river all at once, and that paralyzes me to not get moving. I've decided I'm gonna make a decision at night for something I'm going to do the next day and get up and do it, so I'm not paralyzed with that. So I have a purpose to move. Today we're going out to where the food truck is at my mother's house, my stepmother's house, and we're going to help her do some cleaning around the yard and see some people looking at the food trailer. Chillum says, been doing better the last week, hanging in there. Now had to get out of that space. Good, Chillum. And that you were a part of why I wanted to pop in today, man. I've been thinking about you. I wanted to make sure you were all right, man. I know that you're struggling. I wanted to make sure everybody's okay. I want to get back in the habit of just us coming together and chatting in the morning. Edith says it's nice to see you. That's Jaslyn. That's my niece, Jaslyn. She's I nicknamed her Sweet Pea a long time ago when she was the sweetest little pea, about yay big. But I guess the game plan is going to be to take a little drive until the signal wears out, because we're headed up to Sandy Creek this morning. And it looks like the black tape is going to hold the phone thing together. But yeah, I hope we're all doing well. I hope we're all, doing my best. I'm feeling a little anxious this morning with open and honest communication. But that's all right. It's okay. It's going to be all right as long as we get moving. And we don't need to know exactly what's going to happen or how it's going to play out, or, it'll exceed our greatest expectations if we just get moving, as the big dog would say. Find some love and compassion for ourselves this morning through honest, open communication. If I can find my keys, there they are in that pocket. She's beautiful, Scott. She is a beautiful soul. Is it snowing? CH, it is not snowing here in New York. It's actually been a beautiful couple days, brother. Is it snowing where you're at? Where are you at there, CH? We are definitely not snowing today. Much better. Thanks to asking. Yeah, brother. I'm glad you're doing better there, Chillum. Appreciate having you here as part of the turtle herd. It's a blessing, my friend. Appreciate that you give me motivation to move forward and find acceptance and appreciation for myself and where I'm at. Starting to get cooler here. Where are you at, CH? If I should know, I apologize. I got a memory span of a goldfish. It was getting cooler here in New York for quite some time, and then it just kind of pittered off. But a piece of advice from the big dog, Al Smoke, Hawanase, new words. If you're struggling with that sense of uselessness, get up and do something with yourself, anything. And that feeling of uselessness will leave you, and it's amazing that such a simple concept can start to set you free. Now, it's not the complete medicine. It's not going to heal you completely and 100%, but to get up and get moving without expectations can help us deeply. I believe that, and that's what's really started to help me lately. Hey, Scott, Inspire. It's good to see you this morning, Inspire. Good to have you back, good sir. Still wondering where CH is from. Oh, wait, what is... I thought the tape was like something blocking me, but you can't see the tape. It's just what's holding the thing together. It does help. It does help, right? We get stuck in this mode, right? And then we're paralyzed, and it can be even hard to reach out for help. It can be even harder to do anything without a game plan. Where do you start with all this stuff that overwhelms us? Well, we got to figure a way to set that aside, all that worry, all that bullshit, and just do something, anything, and start to get the ball rolling, and then everything else starts to seem a little bit more possible, my friends. My brothers and sisters out there in YouTube land. I got to get myself moving today and go out and see my mother. My stepmother is an amazing human being. Gwen has held on to that food trailer for me for like a year now. We had all these great plans to do something with it, and I struggled with letting it go. But another thing Al would say, did you use it in the last month? Are you going to use it next month? Get rid of it. I need a vehicle. Texas. It's starting to get chilly in Texas. What do you consider chilly, CH? Dallas, he says. Well, I mean, you're in Florida. It's supposed to be a little bit different for you down there. But, and everybody, don't be surprised if we lose signal here, because we're headed up north, and I'm not sure how long this live will last, and I won't be able to really read too much of what's going on. I forget what I was saying now. Moving forward, breaking the mold, having a game plan for me is something I'm adamant about from now on. Game plan at night for what I'm going to do the next day, whether even if it just be as simple as spark driving, getting out and getting moving. That's helped a lot. You're not getting paralyzed by all the possibilities, what I think should be. Start simply. Jesus. All these things. The big dog's words ring in my ear. Even with that light, I assumed with the black blinker light that went out, it couldn't be the bulb because the running lights are still working. Well, that's something that we learned yesterday. Is that the bulb, the blinker can still be blown, good sirs and madams. So if you're in that situation, start simple. 100 to 65. It's a big jump down, but I consider 65 pretty warm, brother. But again, we're in totally different places, huh? I've been meditating on handing that boulder of pain, and how, it doesn't grow just by passing it back and forth. It grows by holding on to it and dwelling on whatever we're dwelling on as well, and I'm working on that. To set down that boulder of pain and expectations and stop living in all the different forks of the river, these possibilities of what may be if I do anything. We have to do right now what we can do. And not acknowledge what could happen, but do our best to not get overwhelmed by it and do nothing because of what could happen. Because no matter how much we fantasize or make up stories in our head of what could be and what would be and whatever, it can only be one thing when we get there, and that's another beautiful wisdom from our inspiring angel that looks over us. It can only be what it is, and how he used to explain it to me was, you're floating down a river of life, my friend, and you're worried about all the splits in the river, and in that moment when you're worried about all those splits in the river, you're living in every single possibility at once, and that's, even if all those possibilities are good, it can be overwhelming. Now, when we're worrying like that, for me, none of those splits are very good. And I'm living in every single traumatic moment of things that can happen. And we got to let all that go and just do what we can in this moment. Well, if I do this, and I might as well not clean the house because I'm not going to feel well, and then it's going to get trashed again. Well, you do feel better when the house is clean, right? It's a hard thing to break, especially if you're by yourself. And for me, feeling like that no one's going to be there and it doesn't matter has paralyzed me. So I reached out to my niece, and she's kind of feeling the same way, right, Sweet Pea? Yeah. She's got a lot going on, and it's a lonely place up there with the hubby going, away for a while on work. So, it worked out serendipitously. I'm sorry that I'm not reading your guys' comments, but I hope you guys are chatting with each other. I'm trying to stay safe, especially in this, but it looks like you guys are backing each other up, and that's awesome. I see Mr. Boston. It's good to see you this morning, good sir. I gotta say again, the thought of your art really pops into my heart, man. You're a beautiful artist, Mr. Boston. I appreciate you sharing that on the Discord. That means a lot, my friend. We're getting moving today. We're moving forward and doing something, anything, even if it doesn't alleviate everything that could be, right? We're going to meet a nice gentleman out there that's going to look at the food trailer. Seems really interested. He's a veteran. He's got a really solid game plan for what he can do with it, with the condition and it's in with the minimal work, which sounds great. So hopefully he'll be able to value it. I got a couple lowball offers. I got maybe a couple decent offers on it. I've let go of the struggle of what could be with that too, right? Because I haven't used it last month. I ain't using it next month. It's time to move forward on that, despite what could be. And into the future, I can get a tent and some tables and do the food thing possibly. But right now, we need to get into another vehicle so we can get traveling again, and or at least be safe. The no power steering fluid, the wiring issues with this thing, the this, the that, and the other thing. Isn't all that great. Drive safe, Scott. I see that, chillin'. Doing my best, man. You guys take care of each other out there in YouTube land. I'll run my mouth for a little bit longer. I'm assuming we'll be losing signal relatively soon as we head north on 81 here in Syracuse. Reflect on getting moving. Reflect on having a game plan. For me, it's living in all those splits in the river. When I wake up in the morning at the house, what paralyzes me is all these things I should be doing. At night, I'm going to start making a decision on what my move in the morning is going to be, and go from there. And my backup's going to be just getting out and spark driving. Today, it's getting out, meeting this nice gentleman, showing him the food truck, helping my mother out with some stuff. She's got some cleanup stuff out there. She was going to sell pallets. That's part of what's going on out there. She bought a bunch of stuff, and then the shed fell down, and she had all this stuff in, and it's all over the place. And I'm going to help her clean that up today. That'll give me a sense of purpose. Mr. Boston, every day is a new day, brother. Damn straight. And today we're going to make it a beautiful day together. And that was part of, feeling a little bit anxious. I want to get the ball rolling again with you guys. I like feeling connected and communicating with my turtle herd out there. And I'm going to take pride in the fact that you guys take pride in being here with me, and that's one small step towards a healthier place in my mind. And if you're out there struggling today to move forward, to let go, you're in the right place. Hold on. We're going to move forward together. Even if it's just one small step, as Scott W. would say, get 1% better. Just allow yourself to be 1% better. You know, whatever that means, whatever yesterday was, you know, let go of that and do a little bit of something. It doesn't have to be everything. You don't have to be perfect. And today is a new day. It's a new dawn, and it's going to be a new life for all of us as long as we can start moving forward, guys. It's really great seeing everybody in. We haven't seen any monitors this morning, but that's all right. We're doing all right. We got the herd in this morning. I feel hearing from all you amazing human beings that come in and chat is helping me to feel positive and motivated and let go of all these splits in the river and just be here right now in this moment, knowing that I need to move forward and set down that boulder of pain, because while it's in my hands and I dwell, it grows and grows and grows, and it will crush me, and it has. And taking myself out of my situation and looking at me as I look at a friend, I know I don't deserve it. Even if it takes that, you know. How would you feel about a loved one? What would you say? What would you suggest them to do? We got to take that advice and move forward with positive hope and love and respect for ourselves. Communicate with someone you care for. Reach out. Find love for yourself. And try something new. And I got to admit that too. I'm trying something new. Tomorrow I'm going to meet somebody at noon because I went to, CPAP. Got that medication for my anxiety, and then I called them, they called me back, I called them, and I just gave up on it. And the game plan was to go to Helio Health, but just to drop in without an appointment seemed asinine. So I called the outpatient center again, and they told me they had to just do a quick eval, and I had to meet them somewhere, and then we could move forward. And I don't know what that means, but it's something different. You know, whether that means counseling or therapy or help with redefining what's going on with me and these fluctuations of emotions. You know, I'm going to work on that. Sometimes we got to work on it for the people we care for, and part of what's pushing me forward is being here with you guys. Lady J, I see you. I wish I could read what you're saying. I appreciate you this morning. I'm paying attention to driving. We're going to move forward and do the best we can. I appreciate you guys commenting again. You guys can take care of each other and communicate between you and know that I have compassion and love for you and appreciate having you here. I just can't read your stuff this morning. I gotta sip on this coffee. I so quickly lose what I'm talking about. Stop and say hi, and then I'm like, It's about dropping that boulder. It's about moving forward today. It's about staying positive with love, appreciation, hope, and respect in our heart for ourselves. And if we can't find that for ourselves, we can do it for somebody else. Part of the puzzle for me is understanding that there's people out there that care. You all care. My brothers and sisters, my turtle herd out there. And despite how anxious I was feeling this morning, I want to jump on here and communicate with you guys. Communicate with you guys that I'm moving forward and that you are a big part of that motivation for me to find a way out of this pain and struggle. And I appreciate that more than I can ever say. And I hope that I can return that for you a little bit. Here as a group, we can move forward with compassion and love in our hearts, man. For ourselves, for our family, for our community. And if you're struggling finding for yourself, it's okay to find it. And first for other people, for us here in this moment, for your mother, for your brother, for our loved ones that have gone on their journey. That was a big thing for me for a long time. With starting the business that I started, it was smoke spading in honor of my brothers. I couldn't have done it for myself. I had to do it to honor and live for them for a while. It's a reminder, and thank you for the reminder for this conversation that now's the time to figure out how to do it for me. You know, but I still need help. We're meant to weather the burden together. Sally, it's good to see you this morning, Sally. I appreciate you decent. I appreciate you deeply, Sally. We're going out to my stepmother's house to help her clean up the yard a little bit through the shenanigans that she's got going on, and meet our buddy Pat, who seems really interested in the food trailer. Sally, I appreciate you deeply. You are a piece of this puzzle to help me heal and grow. Again, I appreciate you guys communicating with each other, chatting, and helping each other out, and responding for me, as you guys know me well, I hope. I know, since I can't communicate with you this morning, I'm driving, I might lose you soon again. I'm surprised we're still on here. We're about Central Square-ish, and I'm not sure what my signal looks like, but just know if you're struggling today, I'm with you, and we're going to push through it together. Getting moving and doing anything. You know, you got a vehicle, you got a bike, you can download the DoorDash app. You know, and even if it's not about money, even if it's about getting forward, you know, getting up and moving forward and saying yes to life with no expectations, because Creator's going to put these things in your path that are going to help you immensely. I know that, but nothing happens when we sit stagnant in one spot and worry about everything. We have to get out there and move with life. Try to drop those expectations of what it could be and what it needs to be in this moment. You know, it's going to be exactly what it needs to be, and we have to let go of all these possibilities. I need to stop driving and bust, and that's what I'm working on here this morning, is letting go and just getting moving. You know, I need all these things need to be done, but you know what? I can go out there and help my mother with something, and you know, and hopefully come to an agreement where I can get into something a little bit better. You know, getting up and getting moving, reaching out to my sisters was a beautiful thing. You know, despite the chaotic nature of how it could be and my fear of getting too involved, because how it has been, you know, saying yes to spending some time with my sisters has been a beautiful blessing. One of them's going to help me get an inspection on this, hopefully without expectations. She's got a vehicle. She wants to get into something different. And, you know, if I can sell this food trailer, I can help her get into something different. She'll give me a good deal on the vehicle she's got. She's got a Caravan, a Dodge Caravan with the seats fold down. You know, a little bit of space, still good on gas. That'd be good for work and for travel. Roy boy, there he is. Dude, what's up, brother? Sorry, the most I can do is see your name today, brother, but it's an amazing gift to have you in today, man. Just moving forward and doing my best to get the ball rolling, brother. And you're deeply. There's the big dog, Jameson. James, brother. I'd like you to meet my niece, Miss Jaslyn. James is our co-host. He's been here since the beginning, Sweet Pea, and spending some time with my niece today. There, James. And Roy Boy and everybody else out there reaching out and getting the ball rolling today. We're getting moving, setting down that boulder of pain that grows as I dwell on it, and doing something with myself today, brother, without expectations. And by doing so the last couple of days, a lot of great things have happened. And I may not have fulfilled the promise I made to you guys fully about going to Helio Health for counseling or whatever, but I made the phone call to the outpatient program at St. Joe's. I've got to meet somebody tomorrow at noon to chat with them a little bit. Sorry. And I don't know what that means, but it's all right, man. I'll keep you guys informed too in this thing, because I don't know what that means, man. I don't know what getting help means, right? Talking to a counselor, or like, I don't want it to mean medication, anything more than I'm on. The medication I'm on is helping, but I don't want to even be on that forever. And I worry about that, right? Today's the day that we stop worrying about all the splits in the river. We just do. We just take care of ourselves. Lady J, it's good to see you commenting. It's amazing to have everybody in today. I feel blessed. I feel even more blessed that we're up here past Central Square. Good, happy for you. Thank you, James. Happy to see you, brother. We're making moves today in the best of our ability, best of my ability. And I wanted to thank you, James. I don't know if you caught it, but you're a part of thanking the Turtle Herd, this group of people that gives me motivation. And the reason of getting on today is to be connected and to pull that piece of the puzzle in and appreciate it to help me get moving forward. I made the one big promise I'm making today to myself is to make a game plan for tomorrow every night so I don't get stuck in that. It sounds like a good place to start. You're my family. Hi, Dad. You're my friend. I appreciate you're my friend too, James. I consider you more than that, to be honest, man. Be able to spend all this time with you without meeting you, it's been a blessing, bro. And yeah, we'll have a day where we can just kind of sit and chat. But you know, again, I wish I could read everybody's comments, but I want to stay safe, especially with my niece in the car. Today's going to be a blessed day. It's going to be an amazing day because we're going to get up and put one foot in front of the other. Whether that means, you know, we're going to get out of bed today and stop doom scrolling for 1,000 hours to numb ourselves, or whether we're going to get outside because we haven't been out there in a while, or whether we're going to cook ourselves a good meal, or just decide to hydrate, whatever that is, whatever the difference from yesterday is to move us forward, we're going to get there. And I truly believe a God of your understanding will help you find a way once you put in some kind of motivation, and you don't have to know what's going on. I believe that deeply. You don't have to know what the end game is. You just have to get out there and get moving today. Find a sense of peace and love for yourself through this chaotic life that consumes us at times. I know a lot of you understand that out there, and I appreciate you for being here with me. Again, the Hawanase's words of wisdom. You get up and do something with yourself, that feeling of uselessness will leave you. And it can be hard. It can be hard. And I'm not, don't expect a lot out of yourself if you're in a broken place today, my friends. You know, it's okay to just do a little bit. It's okay to just be happy with hydrating today. If you haven't hydrated, man, if you're not drinking enough water, that's you're doing something different and better for yourself. That's a beautiful thing. So we got I saw some flashing lights up here. Maybe I was tripping. No one's getting over, so. But yeah, today's gonna be a good day. Setting down that boulder of pain, finding love and appreciation for ourselves. Hope you guys are having a good day. See James laughing up at something chilling saying. It's good to have you guys together. It's good to see you guys communicating. You know, that fills my heart. We got some beautiful foliage going on today. It's the tip of the iceberg down here here in central New York. You get a little bit more north, it's starting to all starting to kind of come down, but we're looking about peak here. It's amazing up in the Adirondacks when you can see see all of it for miles. I guess that reflects on how we take for granted things. You know, people come from all over and get all excited about the change into the colors of the leaves. You know, it's like you see it so much every year, it doesn't seem to mean anything. But when I slow down and I really appreciate these bright, vibrant colors and the changings of the seasons, it helps me to understand that we lose value in things that are readily available, and we need to give thanks for those things, for this season, for this moment. You know, in honor of myself and Hawanase's wisdom, I give thanks this morning for being here with you. I give thanks for the earth beneath my feet and the wind upon my face. And despite the fact that I wish it could be summer all the time, the changing of the seasons. Turn the heat on, of course. And very much appreciated, guys. I don't know how everything's doing there on the film, but I can't believe we're holding up together over here past Parrish, man. It's really great to have you guys. Slowly working on a game plan. I might be getting into this minivan. I might get into that, and then jump in the old Galactic Avenger and ride it till the wheels fall off. You know, one last hurrah. You know, until this thing breaks down, knowing that I have something at the house, I think is the game plan for the next travel. Maybe that'd be, you know, Ohio first, and then James, and then down to see Sally and do a little bit more work at her place without any expectations. You know. We do have that money in the Next Right Thing Fund, the donations that Chillum and Roy Boy and a couple other friends have made to the Cash App. It's all still there, and that's towards the Next Right Thing. That'll help with gas. You know, it might not be a ton of money. It was, you guys donated some good chunks of cash towards this concept of the Next Right Thing, and that was amazing. That is amazing. And I want to let you know that money's still there, guys. That'll be going towards helping me get there to help Sally. And once things kind of straighten out and I get that time, but I'm starting to feel ambitious and energized about that concept once again. But yeah, that's the foliage we got going on here. You guys want to look at my beautiful face again, or not? Maybe. Turn that down just a little bit. Sally, it's good to, I'm really glad you guys are communicating. That means a lot to me. It makes me feel good that we're in this shit show together. And I say that with all love and respect. I'm not diminishing what is in my life. I guess I say it in the same way that the boys called me a sucking white guy. Just this acknowledgement to laugh at the bullshit, right? It is a shit show, but we weather the burden together. It's all right, man. It's okay. You're going to be all right, and it's going to be okay, and I'm going to be all right. It's just hard to see that sometimes, and now that I'm getting back into my right mind, I want to make sure I express that to all brothers and sisters, that we're going to make it together. Despite the struggle that you're going through, despite the struggle that I face, and despite the stigma that even I have asking for help, and if you're struggling with asking for help and you don't see a purpose in it, believe me, I don't see a purpose in it either, right? Go see somebody and whatever, but I promised a couple people I love, and I promised you that I would reach out and ask for help, and that's what I'm doing. That appointment tomorrow is about that. Whether it be asinine or not, we'll find out together. I'll let you know how it goes. They said it'll be a quick little 10-minute thing just to they got to get me back because it's been so long since I went and asked for help because of me and the way things worked out. But that doesn't mean that we give up. It's time to try something new. It's time to accept whatever help might be out there and learn firsthand and not judge what could be, because I haven't been to counseling or talked to anybody about this fluctuations of emotions or all the pain besides you guys, and some people that I love in a very long time. So who am I to judge counseling or therapy? Unless I give it a whirl, and I implore you, if you're in pain, to do the same, to reach out and express yourself. There's 988. It's a nationwide crisis hotline number that you can reach out to. There's people out there that care, even though it feels like there's nobody. Sometimes it feels like we're alone and that we're worthless. You are worth it, and I implore you to hold on with compassion and love in your heart for yourself, like you have for the ones you love. You're a beautiful, amazing human being, despite what we've gone through, despite what we've said, despite what we've done, despite where we are at any given moment. Your purpose might lie ahead. We don't know this. And out there and get interacting. Your purpose today just might be a smile at a stranger who's hurting. It might be bringing a cart back for an older woman at Walmart. It might be grabbing something off the top shelf if you got a couple inches on you that someone else has, and that might change somebody's day. When I'm out there and I'm feeling positive and I'm having conversations with people, I know that I've touched hearts, and in small and big ways. We can't do that sitting on our couch paralyzed. We can't do that struggling with all the splits in the river to come. We must find a way to drop all that shit and do whatever's best in this moment, despite what might be, despite the diminishing understanding we have of ourselves at points. Know that you deserve better, my friends. I'm here for you. I'm here with you, and I appreciate you deeply. That's from the bottom of my heart, with full and open, honest communication. I'm a lucky guy to be here with you, and I hope you feel lucky that we can come together and communicate as well. It can be a hard thing to understand and appreciate when we're wrapped in loneliness, when we fall into that whisper, and that boulder of pain grows and grows and grows until it crushes us, and it seems like there's no way out. You just want the phone to ring, and you don't feel like you fit anywhere, and you lose track of this great thing that we were defining together, the next great thing, right? The minute, this moment, that concept is so amazing that not even maybe, I know that my self-diminishing character at points made me feel like I wasn't worth it, but I can do a lot of amazing things together. We can do a lot of amazing things together. And whether that's even just helping Sally, getting back down there and fixing that plumbing to the best of our ability, and doing a little bit of work to be around someone we care for. That's the next right thing. We've already raised over $100 towards that, through your guys' compassion, love, and appreciation. And if you want to be a part of helping out someone in need that's a loving, caring human being, feel free to check out my Cash App, my descriptions. No expectations. I'll do it myself either way, but you can be a part of that, just like Chillum and Roy Boy and Misled Utopia and a whole bunch of others that have donated anywhere from $1 to $50, and that sits in that account waiting for us to go to Sally's, and now we've got over $100 towards gas to get there and help her out in the situation that she's in. And that's the next right thing. And if we can grow that concept and help people that are in need, that's my dream, and part of this whole thing of me being crushed is me not being worthy of this dream. It's so different, right? It's so, what I want, so different than the norm, that how could I ever fulfill this? That's the whisper. That whisper wants to stop us from doing great things. And here together in this moment, I realize that whisper is full of shit. John, it's good to see you, brother. I wish I could read your comment. I'm trying to drive safe. But moving forward today, with compassion and love in our heart, I'm going to help my mother. This mother figure, my stepmother, it was my stepfather's wife, who's an amazing human being. We had this great plan for the food trailer, and it hurts to sell it, and I know it's not her whatever thing either, and she's not too happy with it, but we got to do what we got to do to take care of ourselves. And I can sell this food trailer, I can get into a better vehicle, and I know the game plan is going to be to have this vehicle and put it on the road and set it there, and then we're going to drive this Galactic Venture into the goddamn ground. We're going to head to the beach in Florida. We're going to go see James and Scott W. And we're going to ride the Galactic Adventure till the wheels fall off to honor this amazing vehicle and how far it's brought us. Put the bed back in the back seat and have the end goal be the beach. Maybe do a little loop around. I'm not sure. But live in that moment, but not let it consume me that it needs to happen, right? Let it flow in whatever way that it needs to flow today, my friends. It's really great seeing you guys communicate. I really wish I could read your comments, but I gotta be safe. I am absolutely in awe that we're at Pulaski right now and the phone's still working. So that's a blessing as well. I thought for sure. Yes, Lady J, it's a safe place. I got that a little bit. This is a safe place for you to express yourself, feel open and honest, and know that I've been doing my best, and I understand pain, grief. We're all here struggling together, and at times when I fully embrace the fact that we can weather the burden together, it gets better. We just got to accept that we're not a piece of shit, accept that whisper in the back of your mind is brought on by pain and trauma and somebody else's words that have placed that seed in your mind. Figure out a way to rip that weed out of the ground and plant a seed of positivity and love and hope. And that's what this place is about. That's what the Turtle Herd is about. And I lost track of that for a while. A big part of today is to get back on the ball and understand that these things are reality and that we all deserve this safe place to communicate. And how blessed I am to have this group of human beings that express themselves in an open, honest way. How blessed I am to have this avenue that if somebody else out there is in pain, that we can touch their hearts and help them heal through an understanding of compassion that only came through the pain that we've wade through, And in this moment, I feel free and blessed. In this moment, I feel lucky to be here with all you amazing human beings expressing yourself. And we're going to move forward today. Make a promise to yourself to do something to be just 0.01% better today. Maybe even 1% is a lot, because then you'd be 100% amazing in 100 days, and nobody's perfect, right? Like the big dog who I rant and rave about all the time, and all this amazing stuff that he said. He told me, you put me on this pedestal, Scotty. I'm a human, and I've got my problems, and I struggle. And what he said is, if I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on, and that blew my mind. I saw him as this hero, this man that took me in and gave me a home, and cared enough about this broken little sucking white guy to try to help him understand and find peace the way that he found peace, even though he still struggled every day. Amazing human being. On that note, I highly recommend, if you've never read the book, To Become a Human Being. It's a very easy read. I don't read much. It's by Steve Wall. It's a book that focuses on, it shares Leanne Shenandoah's wisdom. That book Al gave me when I was 16 years old. Hawanase put that book into my hands so that we could have a level ground of understanding to communicate on. And it's a beautiful understanding of Native American wisdom through the Tanadaho, which is the spiritual chief of the Six Nations, a very coveted position to the Onondagas, to the Six Nations. And this man had a lot of wisdom, walking softly on Mother Earth and caring for ourselves and being compassionate. And reading that book helped me to communicate with this man that became my father. And I implore you to look into that if you've never heard of it. Steve Wall, To Become a Human Being, a book on the wisdom, Native American wisdom, taught to us through Leanne Shenandoah. And Mary, I see. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, John. Again, I appreciate you guys communicating. Look into that book, guys. I really think you'd like it. I got to get myself another copy. I gave Crank a copy, and I'm proud that I gave Crank my copy because he's a good friend. And this wisdom that Al gave me, this connection, is something that I need to get back into so that we can stay in this moment. So I can walk softly on Mother Earth and give appreciation for where I am and where I'm at, who I am, despite all my pain, despite what I've done in the past, despite who I wish I could be. And, we need to let all that go. Understand that we're all children out here feeling our way in the dark, and we only know what we've been shown. And some of us have been born into dark places, into children that don't know any better than to hand the boulder over. And we learn to do that. We learn to take that pain and hand it off, because it feels so, it's such an instant gratification to hand that pain off to somebody. That doesn't help us heal. When you set that pain down at your feet and you let go of that boulder of pain, it's a true sense of freedom and love that you can't find through being angry and handing that boulder over. That instant gratification of handing that boulder of pain can be so appealing, especially when that's all you know, that's all you've been taught. And I tend to invert that onto myself these days, and I don't deserve that anymore. And I know that through our communications. I know that through the love and compassion that you, my brothers and sisters in YouTube land, show me by expressing yourself. We're not alone. You're not alone. Get up and get moving today. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. Just to get up, take a walk, open the windows, take a breath of fresh air, smoke one less stove today, Drink a little bit more water than you drank yesterday. That's all I mean by getting better, my friends. And it'll slowly come together. Reach out to the ones you love. Express yourself fully, even if they don't understand it. Believe me, if they love you, they'll listen. And they'll help. And if you don't have anybody that can listen to you like that, we're here for you. That's what this safe place is about. 988 is there for you. And it's an amazing gift to be here with you today. This morning is a blessing beyond words, my friends. How are you feeling this morning, Sweet Pea? Good. Sandy Creek. I can't believe we're still on. Looks like we're going to make it there. Where's my phone? Oh, I'm like, I just looked for my phone, ladies and gentlemen. Is this it? I think this is the one. I believe we're at the exit. How's the video quality doing, guys? I really can't believe that that we've made it here. Chat. I'm gonna pull over here at the tops so we can wrap this up. We'll try to drive down to my stepmother's house, man. Maybe we can get down there. I can show you guys the food trailer and show you guys the work we got going on today. If this guy ever moves.
Come on.
I'm Russian girlfriend looks. Your Russian girlfriend looks like Harley Quinn. That seems like a dangerous mix there, James. A Russian girlfriend that looks like Harley Quinn. Yeah, man. They're them Russians. You know what I'm saying? They'd be as crazy as them Indians. But that's generalizing anyway, you know. That's awesome. Like the Margot Raleigh or whatever her name is, Harley Quinn. Good morning, Rose. I appreciate you. Appreciate seeing you this morning. We're reflecting on moving forward. If you said hello, so I'm assuming you just popped in. I haven't been able to read what we're chatting about because I'm a driving. But we're gonna stop here and take just a couple minutes to kind of reflect on what we're talking about here before we head to my mom's house, because I don't have like any signal there. I don't know how the hell I got a signal right here, right now. Usually I don't have any signal. But good for you, James. Yeah, I can never handle, maybe it's my emotional whatever too. I'm working on finding the center. But handling one woman, man. Jesus, how are you not dead? Like, juggling 400 of them. Like, no offense to the feminine nature of this world, but like, I can't even make one not want to kill me. I don't understand. like I don't, and that's just open, honest truth, because of my whatever. Let's park for a second, say hello. I do to get this jacket off. I'm kind of sweating. But we've made it up to Sandy Creek is where we're at. And appreciate you guys hitting that like button. It's good for you. It's got all the vitamins and nutrients you need all in one click. Double tap that screen. Your fingers won't fall off. If they do, we always thought they shouldn't have, without a doubt. But Lady J, James, my Russian boyfriend looks like Wolverine, but he scares me so much. He doesn't scratch me so much. You guys got some pretty interesting, significant others. John Hall, I am too, lady. Hey, I love meeting and talking with everyone. We are all here to love each other and help one another. Thank you, John. That's exactly why we're here. And I have to admit, I lost track of that a little bit. I'm glad I pushed through the little bit of anxiousness I had to this morning, so that we could come together and have this conversation and a safe place for us all to communicate and feel loved and appreciated. When they talk, pretend they're saying really nice things. I love that, James. There you go. That's it. From now on, that's what I'm going to do. No matter what they're saying to me, just they're saying sweet little nothings. Is that what you do, James? They're just like screaming in your face and you're like in your head. It's like, baby, you're so amazing. That sounds like a good thing. So, thank you, Lady J. I'm doing my best. I appreciate it. I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm taking advice and I'm stopping the stigma of what I think should be, and I'm moving forward with love and compassion in my heart for myself. And I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go to this meeting tomorrow and talk to this person about, the fluctuations of emotions in my life and my worry about, now at this point I've been evaluating my mother's emotional state and what she's been through, and how she handled it was all kinds of medication, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to numb myself from life. I want to heal myself to the best of my ability, and and I'll admit I'm taking medication at this moment to bring down that anxiety a bit, but that's not something that's a long-term goal either. So I'm reaching out, and I appreciate you being proud of me. I'm trying, and there's some shame there, fucking shame there, and that about this mental health thing. I praise, and say, oh, it's whatever. And yeah, it is a broken leg, right? We do need a crutch sometimes. But I still struggle. You pretend they are just saying the best thing possible. James, you might have just changed my life in relationships, brother. You hear that, Sweet Pea? Next time you argue with your significant other, just pretend like they're saying something beautiful, James says. You don't mind if we just chill for a second before we head out? You need anything? You good? Okay. Everything's there. I'll roll this window down. I'll have a smoke with you guys, and then I gotta get down to my mom's house. Another one because I chain smoke like a fiend, but I'm working on it. Sky, here's the big dog. Scott and Chad, hello, good morning. I am working. I hope you are all well. Much love and respect, Scott. You're such an inspired. Thank you, brother. You're an inspiration, man. Watching your videos have helped me to start another little piece of that puzzle, Scott W. And I appreciate you, brother. That means a lot. A lot of love coming at you, Scott W. We have a sidekick. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, I love that. Like, what was that sound you make? That or whatever. No, that's the yeet yeet or something. But I'm not doing it right. But you do like a yeet yeet at the end. I fucking love it, man. Check out Scott W's channel. He's got some motivational stuff. He's getting into it. You know, he's just starting off, and I think that, you know, if you look at where my shorts started, you know, I think that's where you're at, and that's amazing. You know, I think that you can grow into, you know, not that mine are now, but I'm in my right mind. I enjoy making them. So, but Scott W's got some good stuff there. My videos are trash. Listen, I think my videos are trash too. You guys say you like my videos. What do you think of my videos, Scott W? Because I be saying that shit too about my shit. But they're not, brother. They help me to, you know, help me to motivate. That one this morning that I saw had 8 or 9 likes, you know. So I mean, I got no likes for the first 30 videos I made, like. But the day is starting out very nice. It is, man. See, and that's what I'm saying, Scott W. I talk my own videos all the time, man. It took some evolution, and now looking at them, like, they're pretty good, I think, the shorts. And I really take pride in the Coffee Talk, guys. If you guys haven't listened to Coffee Talk, the one long form that I really put a lot of effort into, I implore you to check that out and let me know what you think of that, because I put a lot of work into it. And if I get some feedback on that, I don't know if any of you guys have watched Coffee Talk, the 6-minute long form that I made of me and Rob talking. I did the animation and made it move and all this stuff that I'm not good at. But I think it came out amazing. A little bit of feedback on that, if anybody's seen it, would be great. You know what, beautiful, was watching the Northern Lights with my daughter. The simple things in life are the most. Yes, you're right. Spending some time with my niece here. I keep blowing up her spot. She's trying to nap in the back. Has been an amazing gift, you know, getting her out, you know, and getting me out of my bubble and spending some time with my stepmom. Love the Coffee Talk. Thank you, Scott. I've actually got 2 more audios to make 2 more Coffee Talks. It's just a lot of work, and it's hard to find the motivation to do that. You know, being there with Rob, and, you know, it's like he said, it's like having a spotter working out. You know, like I want to take these audios and do something great. Family time is great times. So this Coffee Talk was really good. Thank you, Sally. I'm glad you think so. John L. J. Lady J. Do you live where you can see it nightly? I was told you could see it at my place, but I haven't been able to see it. I guess you can go up a little bit north. I guess you could see it here pretty good. Edith, after the afternoon in Camps Bay, Cape Town, South Africa. What time is it there, Scott? Right where I'm at, it's like 9 o'clock, I think, 10 o'clock maybe. What time is it, Sweet Pea?
10:10.
10:10. It is 10:10 where we're at, Edith. It's 1600, so it's what, 12 plus like 4, so it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon there in South Africa. Cape Town, South Africa. I wish I could see. I see. Great Scott James. Thank you, Anna. It's good to see you in today. I want to send some appreciation to you, Anna, for all the comments. Lady J, for all the comments. For everybody who comments on my videos when I haven't really been doing these lives too much. It's an amazing blessing, and I appreciate you deeply for doing so and keeping me motivated. No, I'm not still in Tennessee. I've been in New York for a while, and it's been a hell of a journey, brother. You know, being back here has caused me to, you know, be overwhelmed, and you know, but we're working on that together as a group. I'm looking at getting the help I need to find an emotional, a stable emotional place, so that we can find love and compassion once again, and we can do a little bit of traveling. We appreciate you too, Anna. It's amazing to have you in today. We got a couple more minutes. I'm gonna finish this cigarette, and I'm gonna get down to Maz. I'll keep you on the thing. I don't think we're gonna. Time zones are awesome. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, the turtle herd, right? Here as a group, Scott W. And dude, I really look forward to seeing you, man. We got to get together, brother. Yeah, hopefully this will work out with the food trailer and this van that I'm supposed to get, and then I can just jump in the Galactic Avenger and not worry about it shit in the bed because I could always just get back to New York. That's the game plan. And run this goddamn thing into the ground. Come see you. Go see James and finally meet this brother in arms that is openly, honestly, and appreciatively growing with us and being there. Blow my mind. It's today, yet it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's today, yet it's tomorrow everywhere. This is kind of a hell of a concept. Anna, where are you again? I know you've expressed that. Chicago. Chicago's a crazy place. I've been there. It's pretty awesome. They are in the future. Yeah. They are in the future, Scott W. But yeah, I live in the Florida Keys. Lived in the Florida Keys. So I don't know if you ever caught this part of the conversation, but my first trip was down to Florida, randomly traveling around. I ended up in the Keys, and I stayed in the flea market parking lot, making birdhouses for this awesome dude that like carved mahi-mahis, and his knees were about to go out and he needed help, and I ended up showing up right as his cousin left, and he needed help getting it up and out in the middle of the night and organizing his shop, and I did some selling for him on the weekends, and we ordered pizzas with the carved pineapples I sold. And it was an amazing adventure. The Keys are beautiful. I also went down there with some friends and experienced it that way, but I much enjoyed. Let's go, Anna. Let's go. Join me in NE Scotland. You don't see the Northern Lights often. Some people never see them their whole lives. I've seen them 3 times. The sun is quite active, ATM, so eyes up. That's awesome. I want to come to Scotland. At least I have a friend over there now, right? That we can check that out. I've always wanted to travel, but slow and steady. I gotta figure out all these shenanigans. That kind of have been weighing me down up until this point, and start really utilizing the tools of compassion and love that are out there for us. With that being said, I'm going to get to the work of the day right here down the road at my mom's house. I can't believe I didn't lose signal with this. We still got full signal right here. That's absolutely amazing. It's awesome. Scotland is all. Yeah, it does sound cool. My dad's selling home. Realtor called board down. My dad's selling house. Realtor called beard down block. Emails and forged Pop's name. Holy shit. That sounds crazy, Anna. I'm sorry to hear that there's more bullshit going on. I hope the whole Medicaid thing worked out for you. I hope that you're, doing well. You've been in my hopes and prayers, Anna. And it sounds like you have the luck like I do, right? When it rains, it pours. It's a shit show, and it's like Murphy's Law, right? Whatever can happen will happen, good, bad, or indifferent. These amazing times in my life that have been so epically opened and adventurous and exciting. But the other side of that is that we have to deal with I don't know if it's true, but it seems like some people just have these lives that, I guess I'd rather have a life that stuff happens despite all the pain. That cloud befallowed me. Well, we're glad you're here expressing yourself, Anna. I'm glad you're here. I'm sure everybody else is glad you're here expressing yourself, Anna. And again today, let's put you on here. Put you on to the wall of champions one more time, Anna, for expressing yourself. We got so many people that deserve to be plastered up here. But I'm about to take off. Goodbye, Sally. Have a great morning and a day. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you stopping in, Sally. My heart's with you, and I hope to see you soon in real life, along with all my other friends out there and all my other brothers and sisters in YouTube land, the mothers and the caregivers that come in and spread love and appreciation here. And we're sending our love and compassion to you there, Anna. What's your favorite place, Scott W? I missed what Anna said. This place, I think, is what we're talking about. Sending love and healing vibes for you and the family. Yes, Lady J, we're all sending love and healing vibes. No matter how many things pop up today, Anna, these stupid things, do your best not to live in the possibilities and all the splits in the river. Do your best to figure out something for you today, whether that be buy yourself a milkshake or take a walk, get yourself a cookie, maybe do a little cooking. I don't know, whatever that, do a little painting, find some passion and compassion for yourself to be passionate about what you love, even if you're not sure what that means, because that's kind of where I've been at. I have all this passion at times and been struggling with not having passion, but I'm finding that through open, honest communication with you here, and knowing that I strive for you to feel that helps me to know that I need to strive for me to feel that, and I deserve it as well. So you guys are all a blessing. Place is here with everyone. That means a lot, Scott W. I'm going to start doing my best to be around a little bit more, man. To the best of my ability, brother. Goodbye, everyone. Love you all. And remember, anything is possible. God loves you. Thank you, John. Yes, Creator, the God of your understanding, Mother Earth, and all the beautiful gifts she gives us is a blessing. We got to keep that in mind. Let's start our day by giving thanks for the simple things, the air in your lungs and the earth beneath your feet, these things that we take for granted that are so readily available that we don't think about. They're true blessings, as how Anase would say, and I implore you to open your heart to truly appreciate these things. Please look up. We will, Lady J. And give thanks to the four directions, Mother Earth. Before you have a meal, let's give thanks for the animals that gave their lives and the plants that Mother Earth's provided for us for that sustenance today. And be thanks for the camaraderie here, and hopefully the camaraderie you have with the next meal that you enjoy. And we'll be chatting soon. I got to get going. It was a beautiful chat with you guys this morning. I appreciate having you, and we'll see you again soon. I'm off like a herd of turtles. Keep loving your heart for yourself, and do something. Do a little something. Do a little bit of something different, even if it's 0.01% better today, even if you're just not going backwards. That's a beautiful thing. Shar, good, call me. Oh, God, I don't think I never went on to my YouTube, right? Didn't we talk about that? I'll chat with you soon. I love you guys. I'm off like a herd of turtles. Have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon. Doodly-doo, hodly-ho, bip-bap, boodle-doo.